Yep, there we go.
Got audio now? Okay, so we're back.
Nice.
I do hope our
episode
episode
I just
had audio.
The stream whenever we.
What do we have going on back there from that side of the producers?
We still don't have
desk,
audio.
Tiny Brian.
Yeah, it takes a minute to refresh.
Yeah, they'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody to give us the I hear you now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Heat and Heel. Somebody let us know you can hear us.
Heat and Heel early in the chat this week, I see.
Mm-hmm. Love you.
Love you so much.
Derry Benny is saying we should make sure to honor Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day was this week. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was this week.
Yes.
That was Monday. Obviously, want to shout that out. Dari Benny, we see you out there in the comments every single week. We really appreciate it. And Dari's always trying to guide us toward making the right decisions about who we honor and who we respect and who we love. So love to see that from Dari.
Appreciate it so much.
So we do have audio back there?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, so
Chat room confirms.
we are going to be sitting down on a phone interview with JJ Lawson at some point during this, whenever he's available. So look forward to that during tonight's show. Otherwise, guys, it's business as usual here on the OVW Fan Zone. We're going to be making some predictions, going over all the predictions we made last week, and then jumping into the chat and having fun with you guys. Now, Tiny Brian, is there anything from your side of the desk that we should know about? I guess we have, as we do every week, Hot Point Davis Arena.
Yep, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. Doors at 5:45. Wrestling starts at 6:15. Is that the call from JJ?
That is the call. Hold, please. Good evening, your caller number one. I'm sorry, I've always wanted to do that. I wanted to be a DJ when I grew up. How are you doing this evening, JJ Lawson?
I'm doing fantastic.
Can you guys hear him out there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing him pretty good in my headphones.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, great. Outstanding. Let's see, that might be a little bit better. You had some questions for JJ Lawson last week.
Well, JJ, I'm first and foremost, thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday night.
Oh,
Thank you so
absolutely.
Always glad to have you by. Always glad to have you around. I do just want to ask, though, because in 2025, JJ, you made a lot of, let's call them promises, right? You talked about how talented you were. We saw it. You were right. As we move into 2025 and 2026, you also talked about how talented Brandon Balling was, and we saw it. Now, Brandon Balling is the OVW Rush Division champion. You have a history with him. You also had a history with Steven Steele, who was Rush Division champion in 2025. My question is, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? When you see these guys hold that belt, are you thinking that maybe they're doing JJ a little bit better than JJ, or what?
First and foremost, I'm obviously super proud of both of them. Like Steven Steele, we trained together, we did all this. Brandon Balling has become one of my closest friends. He's like a brother from another ginger. So he's become really, really close with me, and all I can do is just to wait my time. Really, like when I see an opportunity, I'm just gonna have to jump on it. They've obviously seen their opportunity before I have seen mine. So.
Well, and jumping on opportunities is something that you're quite good at. I mean, this past Thursday, you were jumping all around the ring. You get put into that scramble match opportunity. Your friend Brendan's sitting at commentary. What are you like? Are you trying to show off? Or are you trying to win a match? Like, what goes into the preparation for you?
There's a lot of me. I am a show off. Yeah, I tried to do some things that I probably shouldn't have done, like walk the ropes. But I was just trying to prove to myself that I'm better than Brandon. But obviously, he's the Rush Division champ, so I gotta up my game.
Now, if you're ever given the opportunity to challenge Brandon for that Rush Division championship one-on-one, are you guys still close friends, or is that just another competitor?
That's tough. My heart says that we would always be close friends, but my mind tells me that it's just another competitor. Maybe we can make up another day, but if it's one-on-one for that Rush Division title, I'm going to shake his hand like a man, and I'm going to do my best to pin him.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Is.
Now that we have you here, what are some of the other, obviously the Rush Division Championship, what are some other things you would love to see yourself accomplish in 2026?
So I always set a goal last year I set 2 goals and I completed both of them. One was main event rise, and one was to debut to OVW.
Awesome.
And I did
Awesome,
both
man.
of those. So I have one goal set for this year, and I'm going to try my absolute best. My only goal is to capture that Rush Division title.
How confident are you?
That's a great question. Since last year, I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary in the company,
Mhm.
and I'm getting opportunities after opportunities, and I just can't capitalize. So my confidence is lowering slowly but surely, but I just got to keep going, keep pushing.
Hey JJ, Human Dirt Sheet asks, hey, what's
Good.
your inspiration for your face paint?
I watched Jeff Hardy a lot. I watched,
Yeah.
the Ultimate Warrior, so I kind of like put my own little design on it.
Yeah, I was going to say that there's definitely shades of the Ultimate Warrior in there, and for an older guy like me, I definitely appreciate that.
There's another hidden reference in my face paint, if anybody can pick it out.
I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, I
more
need to see a
closely.
pic real quick.
Yeah.
Do you have
Analyze.
a little hint maybe for us and for the audience?
I can't give a hint without giving it away.
Okay,
That's
fair
fair.
enough. So we
Okay.
just we just need to wear our detectives hats. So Jeff Hardy makes a lot of sense with you, JJ.
Yeah.
What about what about Ultimate Warrior attracts you to him? Like that doesn't seem like something that I would have expected you to say, but like what was it about Ultimate Warrior that kind of made sense to you?
His passion, he came out to the rink sprinting. He had all these colors. I want to be unique in my own little way. So I kind of copy a little bit from him, copy a little bit from this guy, trying to make him my own.
Is there anything outside of the world of wrestling that you think you could bring to wrestling, bring to any inspiration that you have from the outside world that you could bring?
Reword that if you don't care. I didn't understand that one.
Sorry about that. Is there anything else that's not wrestling related that inspires you in the ring?
Absolutely. Like, not a lot of people know this, but my grandmother was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was in high school. And so I took an opportunity, like my senior year, I barely went to school to take care of her. My grandmother is my inspiration into the ring. Every time before I walk up the curtain, I pray to her and I pray to God.
Excellent. Chat room
awesome.
All-Star Heat and Heel says, how would you feel about a tag run with Elijah Eros?
Right now, Elijah's doing some questionable things.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How long
Yeah.
have you known Elijah?
Almost. I want to say about a year and a half.
Okay,
I
so
met him for the first time 6 months into my career.
okay, so a little bit before you came to Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you mind to expand on Elijah's questionable actions?
He's these past 2 little scramble matches, he's turned his little back on me. He's shown me something. Like he turned on Holta and Peso. I didn't expect that to happen.
Right.
I didn't know what to do. All I could do is stand in the corner and watch.
You mentioned Hoda, who recently held that championship. That's, of course, who Brendan Balling obtained the championship and beat for the championship, the Rush Division championship. What's it like having a guy, same with Maximo, even though we don't have to touch on their little disagreement they might be having, but Hoda and Maximo in your division, what's it like having guys like that have been around for so long, wrestling against them and also sharing a locker room with them?
Any chance I get, I ask them to tell me a story. Yeah, there's so much knowledge in those 2 minds alone that I'm just trying to collect before either they leave, I leave. I try to pull as much knowledge out of them 2 as I can.
Absolutely. Is there anything in particular that has stuck with you that you've learned from either one of them?
Find something and stick with it. Like, I know a lot of people will say that, but Maximo is like the one person to always remind me every match. Find something and stick with it.
It's very sound advice coming from Maximo, huh?
Absolutely.
Brian Allen, I want to give you the opportunity a little bit here to chat. Do you have anything you'd like to ask JJ?
Well, thank you so much. Well, JJ, before I did have a couple I can fire off, but before I get into that, Jack, when we asked about confidence and he was asking you, JJ, how you feeling about that when it comes to, that big goal you set this year. I just want to commend you, man, for keeping it so real. You said, you've had opportunities and you feel maybe you didn't take the biggest advantage of them. And, it's lowered your confidence on there, man. Well, to take this call and to say that, while we're doing this interview, that's it, man. That's true confidence. That's no facade. That's you keeping it real. And the stories you've shared with us, man, that's just that's commendable, man. So I want to give you love for that. Absolutely. As far as I do have a question for you. This goes back to the attire thing. I want what made you want to go with the one leg sleeve thing you got going there? Because I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, man. What did something motivate you to do that, or?
Yeah. So growing up in the ruthless aggression PG era,
right?
They watched Zack Ryder.
Yeah. Okay.
He had the one leg with the trunk on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it my own. I'm gonna one leg with a biker on the other side.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Put my little flair into it.
Yeah, no, see that's what you do. You take things that you loved and that really worked for you, and that's from inside the ring, outside the ring, people at the biggest stage to the smallest, and you put that together, man. I love that. The first time I saw you in action, man, it was one of those ladder matches for that Rush Division title. That's when Steven started kind of hitting the scene a little bit, and I saw you. I was like, JJ Lawson, man. What could you point to one? It doesn't have to be one specific thing, but like, what makes you a fearless man? When you do those big spots and those big moments, what makes you just be like, I'm doing this and we're going off that ledge, man? What is it?
So, I'm gonna put this out there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights.
Really?
What?
That's man. Okay.
Absolutely.
I would not have guessed
Staring
that.
fear in the
I am
face.
terrified of heights.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
But going to the top rope and listening to the crowd as I climb, or listening to the crowd as I'm doing something, that's what really pushes me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, that adrenaline and kind of that true love you feel
absolutely.
from the fans and stuff. That's all. Hearing you have a fear of the heights, but you stare it in the face and you still make it happen. That's what bravery is, man.
That's impressive.
That is.
And that's what confidence is too.
Yeah, that's it, man. No, you got it, dude. That's
I
it.
tell you what, though, climbing those ladders in that Rush Division, it wasn't bad until they started wobbling.
All right,
Oh,
JJ.
man.
Cosmic Joe has an important question. What is your favorite flavor of Ale 8?
The original.
Best
There you
answer.
go.
That is correct.
Only
There you go,
answer.
yeah.
So green glass bottle, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. No fountain drink. No.
And here's the real kicker, JJ. What temperature?
Oh, room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's
Those
a genius.
ball,
This guy's
man,
got
from
I like
up and
to-
down.
Guys
No,
got
it's
it.
got to
Yeah.
be ice cold. Come on, guys. It's got to be
No,
ice cold.
no.
Uh,
There's nothing like a room temperature.
Human dirt.
It does. Yeah, there's no sting in it when it's cold. Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I am drinking room temperature Ale 8 right now in my OVW
nice.
podcast Yeti. So
We need a sponsor.
Man,
What else?
you poured out of a green bottle, or did you just?
This man had a can, JJ. Don't let him lie to you. This man's got drinking out the can.
I was at work and that was all that was available. I understand the rules. I understand, and I'll deduct myself. How about that?
Sounds good. Sean Kristen asks if you're developing any submission moves.
Say that one more time.
Is there any you got any submission moves in your repertoire?
A
You building
submission
those up?
finisher.
Yeah, submission
Oh,
finisher.
I got a couple. I just haven't had the opportunity to use them yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, they're looking for
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah, we've got people in the chat waiting to see those, JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a few of mine, and I've done one at OVW, but I ain't never tapped out to it. So
Gotcha.
You
Yet.
Yeah.
you said
Right there.
earlier that like you love You love Warrior. You love Jeff Hardy. You threw Zack Ryder in there, which I thought was very funny.
That's a deep cut. That's awesome. Man.
These guys are all like very clippable guys. These are all guys that kind of are known for maybe these iconic things that maybe don't last for but more than 15 seconds but live forever in people's heads. Zack Ryder, of course, Money in the Bank at Mania.
Yep, that was awesome.
Warrior saving Hogan. Any Swanton Bomb. Are you afraid of becoming, because are you afraid of becoming just a clippable guy, or do you think that you have what it takes to prove people, because there's a lot of people that say just being a clippable guy is wrong. I'm not necessarily one of them. Do you think that you have what it takes to not only be a clippable guy, but to keep it going from bell to bell in the middle of the ropes?
Man, that's a tough question. I honestly, as long as I get to wrestle,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't mind it. Wherever they need me, I'm at. And as long as I get to wrestle, this is my passion. I would do anything for the wrestling business. So.
JJ, Brian Hines, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, no. First of all, thank you for joining us. I know that it was kind of hurried in terms of the presentation. That wasn't exactly
Yeah, I'm sorry for
what
the technical perspective from back here. Sorry we couldn't pull this off better. But
yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't think our computer could handle it because it has melted down in the middle of a podcast in real time.
multiple times.
Yeah, baby steps. But we're glad you could join us.
Yeah.
I was surprised to hear that you were afraid of heights. With that being said, what do you consider the wildest match or match stipulation you have been in, and is there one that you are looking forward to, or is there one that you absolutely would not participate in?
Good question.
So my favorite match of all time was the second ladder match that OVW had that I was in. Or the first.
Yeah.
It's a close tie.
Mm-hmm.
The one I really am looking forward to, and I really want to get to that point, is an Ultimate X match.
You mentioned that last week. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
I watched, when I first came into the business, I watched a lot of TNA to try to get some ideas and do some stuff, and I always watched the X Division. So when they had all those pillars in the 8-sided ring, and they had 2 cables, I was like, no ladders? Oh, count me in.
It's a ladder match that they forgot the ladders for.
Yeah, I'd much rather fall off a cable than a ladder and risk the ladder hitting me.
That's
Well,
fair, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point.
What was the third one? My favorite?
Oh, is there a match that you just absolutely don't see yourself want to participate in? Like
Death match.
a what?
A death match.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
fair.
what I was thinking.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
Pull out thumbtacks, I'm gone.
Yeah. Valid, man.
So just, I don't want to telegraph your weaknesses too much, but if you were ever to take that Rush Division Championship and a competitor said, you either have to face me in a ladder death match, no, let's call it a scaffolding death match, or you have to forfeit, are you going after, or are you forfeiting?
Oh,
See, I couldn't tell you. That's a decision for future JJ once he has that title.
yeah.
Great
Yeah,
answer,
that
JJ.
is true.
Okay.
Great answer, JJ. JJ, I want to go ahead and say thank you so much for sitting down with us here in the first segment of our show.
Absolutely.
We so much appreciate you sitting down, not only for the show, but joining us in the chat for most weeks.
Yeah, man.
Always love to see you, and I hope that you know that our door's always open. If you're ever around, can find yourself down here, or just are passing through, we'd love to have you again, JJ.
Absolutely. And it's always my honor. Anything involved in wrestling, I'm down for.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you so much, man.
We'll see you real soon, man. Thank you.
Yep.
All right,
Absolutely. See you guys.
let's take a break, guys. What do you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go ahead and take a break. We've got a ton of show. What a killer opening segment. We haven't had a opening segment that good since Doug Basham came by. We haven't. It hasn't been this good in a long time, guys. It's only gonna get better for the rest of the show. This is OVW Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back.
I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production, Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I'm Leela Hall, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Allison. We're from Country Boy, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. What's poppin'? It's the Bullshadowist Daddy around Hollywood Haley J, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Debbie. I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Keith, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Sarah, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Christian, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey guys, this is Joe Cooley, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. Let's do this.
This is Wes Rocky, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Please join.
I'm Brent, and I'm from the OVW Fan Zone.
Yeah. Hi, this is Roy Bishop, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey, it's Voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
Welcome back, OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans and sometimes wrestlers talk back. My name is Jackman Oaks.
I'm Brian Hines.
I'm Brian Allen.
And JJ has now appeared in the chat room. So hello, JJ.
Thank you
JJ.
so much.
Doing
Thank
double
you, man.
duty.
We didn't
Thank
get a
you.
chance to talk about this because our time was limited, but in case you didn't already know, the second wave of LJN figures will feature an Ultimate Warrior that is identical to the original black card,
That's
and I
cool.
won't have to pay $450 for it.
That's cool.
So there
They
you
got-
go.
Well, I guess I was going to say, they got to do a big LJ and Jeff Hardy at some point, right?
Now that they bought the
Yeah.
company and they can produce these, the possibilities are endless.
Well, just the toy ability of Jeff Hardy with, like JJ said, the face paint,
Yeah.
and the tassels and all like that. I mean, that'd be a cool toy, man.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
12-inch, 10-inch figure, right? Those things
they're,
are.
they're about 8 inches.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
No, that would be cool as hell.
By the way, JJ, I meant to mention while we had you on here, need you to give us, next time you put your face paint on, we need a good, nice selfie so we can kind of look at that
Yeah.
face paint and try to work this
Yeah.
out.
Because we're not that smart, JJ, but we are surrounded every week on the OVW Fan Zone Live by some very, very smart people in the chat, and I'm sure that they will be able to figure out the hidden meaning in your face paint. Anything else while we're kind of before we move into the next segment? Anything else from the chat about JJ's interview that the
Everybody seemed to enjoy it. That was a treat. Great way to start the show, Josh says. And
Thank you.
yeah, everybody seems happy. Why don't we move on to the hottest segment?
I'd like to reiterate something really quickly. We kind of
Sure.
got caught
Let's
up in
do
the
that.
excitement,
Mm-hmm.
but
Well, I mean, it was JJ Lawson, so of course he's the
that's-
excitement.
I do just
fair.
want to remind everybody. I think we did touch on it, but it's worth touching on again. Every single Thursday, doors 6:15, doors 5:45.
Yes.
Wrestling at 6:15, Overdrive at 6:30, Rise at 7, and then OVW Tough Love 2026, February 15th, just a day after Valentine's Day. What a way to spend the Valentine's Day weekend with your loved ones. I think doors will open at 4:45 for that event.
I think so, yes.
Because they've been
So
they've been doing those Sunday shows earlier than Rise. So.
And all tickets for any and all OVW events is at ovwrestling.com. Okay, now.
Now it's time for the hottest show of the OVW fans, or the hottest segment of OVW Fan Zone. It's time for predictions.
That was delightful.
I've been training him.
Okay.
Good.
Imagine a bell playing.
I was going to say, did you give him a treat?
Yeah. Did you give him a treat, or
ding, ding,
did you
ding.
hit him on the nose with a newspaper or something?
All right. Yes. I have been made to say that less excitedly. Let's get into it, shall we?
Please, yeah.
No.
That guy's ready back there.
Let's start with our first prediction is in the women's division. where we see American Gladiator herself, JRod, taking on a returning Leela Hall. What do you guys think about this?
First off, obligatory. Leela Hall is not the same person as your OVW Women's Champion, Leela Feist.
No.
Just got to get that out there. There's a
You
couple
make
of
that
things.
mistake one time.
Yeah, there's a couple of things legally we have to say. One of them is that Leela Hall is not Leela Feist, nor is she Layla Gray. The other one is that the division is not deep enough to have women's tag titles yet. It's okay.
No.
We got it out of the way. No more disclaimers. What did you guys? Who you guys got? Who you guys got?
Man, that is a tall order for Leela Hall.
It is.
And quite literally.
Yeah.
And Sean Kristen reminds us, in the words of Yogi Berra, predictions are tough, especially about the future.
You're right about
Yeah.
that.
You.
My favorite Yogi Berra quote is, "Hey, boo boo."
Hey, boo-boo.
Go to get that picnic basket.
Baskets.
So what do you got? Who's got? Everybody got JRod here? What do you think?
Yes, JRod. They've fought before. I swear Leela has gotten JRod before. And one of her few times she popped
I feel
up.
like you're right.
And it was an impressive bout. So and if that is true, then maybe some notes were taken. Maybe this could be a much better performance. Not that the last one wasn't good, because it was.
Sure. Yeah.
Are you saying you're taking Leela Hall?
I cannot.
I mean,
But I'm just putting that out there. But I can't do it, unfortunately, for this one. But if it happened, that'd be awesome.
all right. The BA goes by JRod.
Yep. Good to see Leela again, though. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does anybody want their name by Leela Hall on this prediction?
I mean, on one hand, I gotta
I'll
go.
take it.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
not. Wow. Okay.
Caleb, I think
Count
Heat and
it.
Heel's
81
taking
episodes
Leela.
in.
Yeah.
81
Writing that one in
episodes
gold right
in.
here.
Malachi makes his
Put it
first
in.
prediction.
On one hand,
is gonna
there's
confuse me
the
next
original randomness that Carter Coffin beat
Yeah.
JRod.
Yeah.
And that goes back to anybody can beat anybody on any given day. Do I think Leela Hall's going to come out victorious tomorrow? No, I'm sorry, but it'll be glad to have you. We'll be glad to have you there.
Competitive, man. It'll be competitive.
Heat and Heel seems to disagree with you guys. He thinks that Leela Hall is
there's
moving
two
up
of
this
them.
year. They seem to think Leela Hall is moving up this year.
Hey, she might be.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
there's, especially this earlier in the year. I mean, it's a long, long, long year, right? Larkin was not someone that we knew this time last year.
True.
Ended up having a wonderful end, second half of 2026, right? There's always time to grow, and there's always time to move up the division. Right now, I don't think anybody's doing that against JRod.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I think that JRod every single week is one of the best wrestlers on the show, period. Regardless of division, regardless of gender. JRod's just, she's unbeatable, right?
Yeah,
well,
right.
not unbeatable. Carter
we've
Coffin,
seen it.
anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah,
But JRod right now is just the whole package. She's the whole package so much she doesn't need to be holding a title. She doesn't need to be in the title scene. All she's got to do is come out there, look like a star, wrestle like a star,
Which
and
she
win.
does.
And she
She does
does.
it. Yeah.
And I that's why it's hard for me to choose anyone over JRod, except for maybe. And I know they're not the same person, but Leela Feist. Leela Feist has got things in the back of her pocket. Obviously, that's how she was able to beat Freya. There's a chance that she was able to beat JRod right before she beat Freya, but JRod, if you remember, couldn't show up to wrestle her that night, so we don't know how that would look. But there's only probably one woman in the division right now that I would take, and it's our champion. And Leela Hall, our champion, is not.
Sean Kristen predicts Leela Hall will win by nefarious means,
Oh, wow.
taking the Eddie Guerrero route, as it were.
Okay.
So she's going
Will
to
she
pretend that
take
she
it?
got hit by a chair?
I mean, it could be any number of
By
things.
any means.
She's gonna hit a chair on the ground and
Yeah,
fall.
and then she's going to fall over.
But,
or come out in a sweet lowrider.
Oh, that would be dope.
Davis Arena, it'd have to be like
Like a big wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hunico.
Have you seen that ramp? It's only like, what, 4 feet wide, 3 feet wide?
No, it's like 6 feet wide. It's got to be wide enough for Leela's purple carpet.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So clean sweep for JRod, except for weirdly Malachi, who took Leela Hall, and a few people out of the chat room. But we'll move along to continuing women's action with a returning Shaloncé Royale taking on the Marionette Noelle. Their names almost rhyme. Who do you think? Who do we got?
Before we get into that, I just want to point out that that Shaloncé's name is missing an E at the end. Is that normal? Because I haven't been paying attention to names.
It's on the card?
Yeah, it's Shaloncé Royal,
that's
like, I'm royalty, not royale, like you might
Oh.
Well, she's she just put a little bit of stank on the end of it, man.
Yeah.
She put a little stank on there, man.
Are you talking about the graphic?
Yeah, the
Yes.
graphic.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's a deduction.
No, she.
Fair.
It's like deer tag.
This is an artsy matchup.
This is.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are. There's a brawl at the arts building.
Yeah, the art theater kids. You know,
Yeah,
we're getting into the ring, man. Okay.
Larkin's got to stay far away from this. That's gonna be too much.
That's a lot of theater, which is good.
Hey, no, we love
we
love
love
Shaloncé,
that.
we love Noelle, and we
Yeah,
love
we do.
Larkin, but
Yeah.
that's too much drama.
It's drama. That's
No,
too
that's
much
Leela.
drama.
That's Leela. That's another person.
Oh man.
That's the divine drama.
She should be there
Yeah.
too. She has the
So much
theater
irony.
kid fatal four-way.
Yeah. So much.
Shaloncé Royale, Noelle, the Marionette Noelle.
Yep.
Lovely Miss Larkin
bunch
and,
of random
and Leela
props.
Feist. Yeah.
From some high school theater department. We just go clear out their storeroom. It's like the briefcase from Death of the Salesman.
You know how sometimes OVW has those matches that aren't in Davis Arena? They'll we had Star Riders match. We had
a cinematic match.
No, just matches that aren't at Davis Arena. These are all still, these are matches. These are fights. That would be my next one. Is like the back hallway at a community theater.
I love that, man.
Like the props department at a community. That would be so good.
Oh man.
So
I'm taking Shaloncé. Everybody know it. Who else wants it?
Yep.
I have to do Shaloncé.
the sweep
pick
isn't getting
Shaloncé as
clean.
well. Yeah.
Malachi, would you care to grab my microphone and take Noelle? Nope, Malachi is not buying.
Now, Brian Allen, what would the argument be for Noelle?
She and this was mentioned. I touched on this a little bit for our podcast that drops. A new episode will be at 8 p.m.
Good job. I think
Noelle.
you're the first one to mention that tonight.
Yeah, man. So, there you go. Thank you. Noelle, man, super young, but she is someone who, when you have a Rise episode and you don't see her at this point, you're going to kind of be like, where's Noelle been at? Because she's been so consistently at work and getting a match just about every time, displaying what's so great about the women's division, why you want to see more of it. She's getting that work, and, she is OVW experience. She's gotten a good track record. The wins, aren't there, but she's always helping, maybe put someone over or making someone else look good while still looking good in the process, and that's not always easy to do. Shaloncé, it's been a while. She's just been on the rise.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So that's what I would have to give Noelle as far as, if there's a light there, if she can pull it out, it's because she's experienced at this point. She's racking up a lot of experience. But we'll see.
I guess if I was to choose, though, of all the matches that I'm seeing here, if I was to choose one to kind of spoil my basket, I think I would choose Noelle beating Shaloncé.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying I take that, but like
Right.
if I was like, let's say I'm placing a superfecta, this is the horse I'm the least sure about.
Yep.
Okay.
Roy knows. She's putting in that work. Hi, Roy.
All right.
agree.
You guys, you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's get into this.
We
I
have
don't even want to. I almost cursed.
we have Cash Daniel, former UK football player, taking on Nick Hamrick,
He played where?
the University of Kentucky.
Oh, right.
Like
Right down
3
the road.
miles that
right
way,
down
yeah.
the road. Yeah.
Wait, where is that?
Right down the road.
Really?
It's on Alumni Drive, the college. Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of.
Malachi, can we get the next match graphic, please?
puts
Need
full
to see a
pit.
rip
Cash
cast.
Daniel
Cash
and Nick
Daniel.
Hamrick.
Yeah, do we know who Nick Hamrick is?
Yeah, we've seen him.
He's not been around much, though. He's one of those kind of occasional faces.
I might be speaking out of school on this, but was he not a WWE or maybe still currently a WWID prospect?
The
Oh,
graphic does not have him listed on there.
Okay, he's a different guy than what I was thinking of. I do remember this guy though. He used to chop it up with Orion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, so it has been
in
a
the
while.
early days of this podcast.
Yeah,
Before my time.
throwing the
Yeah.
graphic up, he definitely looks familiar. It just has been a really long time.
Okay, well now now that I realize who Nick Hamrick is not, Cash Daniel. I mean Cash Daniel. Nick
How did
Hamrick.
Cash Daniel get bigger? Guys,
Good question.
He went to the set of the Smashing Machine and got the same makeup guy that The Rock did.
or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Or something
he
that
was,
The Rock
he
did.
was huge earlier last year when he came back
Yeah.
for the Rumble this year. He's just insane.
He's just
Yeah,
ginormous.
he was linebacker
Yes.
big, and then he turned into a different type of big. I
So,
don't know.
Well, and
either one of you Browns want Nick?
I will say this though before we choose Nick Hamrick. From what I remember, an incredibly capable professional wrestler, but he's not the powerhouse. He's not the strength machine that Cash is. That could go either way, you know. Sometimes speed and cunning and experience can outdo power. For me, this Thursday night, Hot Point Davis Arena, tickets at ovwrestling.com. It does not. What do you guys think?
I got to go with what I know, and I've seen Cash Daniel a fair amount. I've not gotten to see Nick in action yet, so the pick is nothing to do with what his in-ring ability might be, and I can't wait to see it. I just got to go with Cash for this.
Hans?
I hear what you guys are saying. I think just for the sake of being different, I'll go Team Hamrick.
All right.
Okay.
Love a little dissension in the ranks.
Don't let me down. I got money on this.
All right. So,
I'm kidding. I don't.
let's talk about a brand new thing starting this Thursday, which is a tournament to determine the number one contenders to the OVW Tag Championships.
Okay.
We have a couple of round one matches tomorrow, starting with our good friends Kirk Okai and J3. They are on level 3, taking on the world's oldest frat boy, youngest frat boys, the Troublemakers.
Oldest.
Yeah, what did they steal from the Outrunners? Something?
A keg.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Their girl. I don't know what they
So yeah, new tournament, number one contender, guys. What are we thinking?
I mean, we got to go level 3, man.
3 for 3, level 3.
We picked them to go pretty crazy, and last time they were talking. That's when Z-Force ended up wanting to get to become the number one contender for.
That's right.
The last premium event. We thought level 3 was going to take that mantle, so I feel like we're probably all going to have to ride along.
And I'll say this: it's the tournament of it for me. That is the kicker here. Level 3, like you said, lost the last time that they were in this opportunity to be number one contenders, potentially make themselves the holders of those titles, right? The tag team titles. This is a tournament, so it's going to be weeks or months before they get another opportunity if they flunk out on the first round.
Yeah. Yep.
These two guys are gamers. These two guys are competitors, and they're a lot better at just beer pong, right? That's the only. It's the only thing I've ever seen the Troublemakers do athletically halfway good. So I'm taking.
Wow,
I'm taking
strong
level
statement.
3. I'm taking level 3.
Okay. And anybody else got anything to add to that?
Sums it up.
No, I think we're all
right.
in agreement on that one.
Yep.
Let's move on to what I think is some Rush Division action, which will see the back-breaking artist himself, Jake Painter, taking on the Shepherd of Sheep when he enters his domain, the man of 1,000 catchphrases, Icon Lee. Helmet and all. Let's start with, for no particular reason, let's start with Brad Allen.
Yeah, no reason at all. So, Heaton Hill, help me out here.
He'll want the Troublemakers in that last match, so I don't know if they can help you out or not.
Oh,
They already
they're
helped you out
boss
with that
squad.
sweet-ass shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Jake's coming in hot, man, off that last win during that Rush Division scramble they had just 7 days ago. There you go. That's the pick. I don't even need it. Mouth shut. I'm good.
A lot of visual aids this episode.
That's it. No, thank you.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
I like that. Yeah.
Now, Jake Painter, seriously, though, he is on fire, and that's why this pick is so hard to make. But I'm sticking with Boss Squad here.
You going Icon?
Icon. I'm gonna have to go Icon.
I
He's
actually-
blinging out. They got the bling in the promo picture too, man. He got the chain.
You're going to get deboed, man.
He may say it's gonna happen. We're putting it out there.
I get deboed.
That came up in the podcast. You can hear all about at the top of the hour on our own YouTube channel.
Over on our YouTube channel. Dude,
Give it a like and subscribe.
I'm actually worried about Icon Lee. I'm actually worried. I saw him against Ashton Adonis this past week. Ashton Adonis about broke the boy in half.
That is true.
And he's
In
going
about 2.5 minutes.
And he's going against the guy who calls himself the backbreaking artist now.
Yeah.
That's tough on your L1 and L2, Icon Lee. That's all I have to say about that. I'm going Jake Painter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hans, welcome to the swing vote.
Painter all the way.
Yeah, how did I know that would be what you say? All right.
Although I will admit that Icon Lee is starting to grow on me a little bit.
See,
Kind of like a fungus.
matter of time.
But still.
But like an edible one, like a mushroom.
Yeah, yeah.
And not the funny kind, and not the kind that makes you sick.
Right. Yeah.
No, like the probiotic ones.
Yeah.
Probiotics are great.
So there.
Make sure you're getting your probiotics.
All right.
Yes, that's from all of us here on the podcast team. Make sure you get your probiotics.
Let's get into some media championship non-title action. Which I'm sorry. That's wrong in my notes. That's a deduction. Your OVW. Let's do some Rush Division action. Your OVW Rush champion Brandon Balling taking on the Iceman.
Iceman, okay.
Justice Davis.
Good to see him out there this week.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to be in his element if the weatherman's right.
Right.
Hey-o.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember the time we
Advantage.
almost died coming home from OVW in the blizzard?
I fully expected
that's
to hear
scary.
that question right after that statement, and yes, I do, because that was a scary ride back from Davis Arena, and we all kind of panicked when "Heaven" by Warrant came on the radio.
Yeah.
There was
As we were crossing the Kentucky River in the blizzard. I'm like,
yeah.
nope, turn it off.
That's it.
Actually,
That's
I think
crazy.
what happened is I said something like, guys, you know that I'm not this is just a little too close to. Can you turn off Heaven, please? In the middle of the, I was becoming very close to being spiritual and religious in the moment.
Yeah, at the time it was kind of dicey.
Oh man. That sounded fun.
No,
It was not.
It was,
As the one who drove back
Oh,
from Louisville
okay, yeah.
and took 2 hours to make a 70-minute drive, it was not.
Yep.
No, 0 stars. Would not recommend.
in the back of my head, I was like, we're either going to A, die, or B, get pulled over for going so slow, and then
Yeah.
I might not need to talk to police officers and have them, like, I don't know, run my ID or my social security number.
You have an ID?
Not anymore. This is one of the reasons why. Because it's a little easier to just kind of get scooted along. But I was like, either way, I'm probably going to be in a vehicle with flashing lights on it before the end of the night.
But no, I got us home. We all
Yes,
lived.
you did.
impressive,
To your
yeah.
credit, yes, you did.
That's
The
impressive.
chat room likes Brandon Balling in this Balling versus Davis. What do you guys think?
Well, how quickly you guys... We just had JJ on, guys. You could have at least acted for a little bit. I'm going Brandon Balling, right? We're all going Brandon Balling.
I'm Brandon Ballin, but it's good to see Iceman get some OVW rise time, man. I'm ready.
I don't
Can't wait to
know.
see
Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's something in the air. Maybe it's the cold that's getting ready to hit
Okay.
us. But I'll go Justice Davis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Honestly, I think it's past time for Justice to start wrapping up. some
Amen.
more.
He
to that.
need, yeah.
I want to say
Yes.
this. There would be no one more happy to see Justice Davis beat Brandon Balling
Yep.
than me.
Yeah.
No one. Other than probably Justice Davis's family. I can't speak for them.
And probably Showtime Shanklin, too, since
Showtime would
they're
love
tight.
that.
They're
Yeah.
partners.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and they're looking at Los Desafios right now and saying, we can't let this happen to us.
Yeah.
Like they're definitely, I would say a lot of younger teams in the Rush division are probably a little shook right now because Los Desafios, two of your most professional guys, two of your most reliable guys, and now they're not even on the same page. They're probably showing a team like Showtime Shanklin and Justice Davis to be a little bit of what a cautionary tale would look like, right?
That's a good point.
Speaking of Los Desafios, let's get into our second tag team number one contenders match of the night, which will bring Los Desafios into conflict with the Sin City Outlaws. Do you guys think that Los Desafios can hold it together enough to get this win in round one, or is this where is this the final nail in the dream that is Los Desafios?
Is Janie there?
Yeah, well, let's check the graphic to be sure.